It's about 90 degrees today. So if you see my reflection, I'm shirtless. If you see my nipples, just ignore them. Okay, with that out of the way, last night, like 10 a.m., 10 p.m. to 3:30 a.m., I was out here. So, you can see Mr. Crane is all packed up, and the engine's in. And then from there, I did the AC compressor, alternator, the power steering pump. Look at these brand new lines. Very impressive. Yeah, I know. Got the exhaust hooked up. There it is. There's the downpipe. I still need to weld up that bung there for the SAS delete. Starters hooked back, all that stuff. So I put the battery on there, and sure enough, we have power to the car. So as you see it now, this car is more or less right where you would have it right after taking out the PCV stuff. So I'm about one PCV job away from this car running again. There is, obviously the issue of I gotta put the suspension back in. But I just wanted to get this stuff done first. Make sure it's running, all that in a bag of chips before I start trying to roll around with it. So I got my new heater hoses. I gotta clamp those up, get those, get the ports cleaned up, get them clamped on. I have, so the TCV is a little, this thing is fine. And I actually have a new one if I do need it, but you can see these lines, they are original. So they are a little old and they're falling apart. I'm not gonna bother with them right now though, until the PCV stuff's done. Then, it's pretty simple. You find where each one goes, flip it out one at a time, you line it up with the new stuff, and then you hook it up the same. That's yellow silicone, I like that stuff. And then I have the 5mm clamps. I got my new gaskets, so I have the new gasket for the throttle body, and then I have a couple for the intake manifold. I bought new wipers. Because that's how you know that this project is almost done with this. Things are getting real when you can buy windshield wipers and the rear windshield wipers for your project car. So I am very happy about this. Just the fact that the engine came out and then it sat around for 2-3 months while I was waiting for parts and all that, and it's back in, the power's back on the car. The end is in sight. Well, the next big milestone is in sight. So once I get this running and back on its own wheels and rolling around all on its own, I'm gonna run to the DMV. I'm gonna get this registered and get plates, insurance for it. I'm gonna start driving this thing around, and once I drive for about a month, like exclusively, just to work out all the kinks in it. I need to make sure that this car is good. Then I can start digging into the yellow car, for removing the transmission, and then get that manual swap done this summer. And then this guy, no nipple cam, sorry. Definitely there was some water intrusion, so right down here. This is drying up pretty good. Look down. It still feels a little wet, so I'm actually gonna just take the carpet out. This is easy. You unbolt the front of the seat, and then right along the seam, this all lifts out. That comes down. That way I can check the heater core as well. I'll dry that all out. And I know the previous owner knew about it. You know, I know. Because, you know, you look here, and what's this? He smeared some freaking silicone all along it, trying to keep the damn water out. And, you know, we got silicone here, but, you know, that's just a little silly. Now, I'm pushing on the windshield right now. It's not moving. So I bet you that the issue is the drain. Let's see if we get that for you. See that little tube there? That is one of the sunroof drains. And I bet you that thing is shot. It's plugged up with something. This freaking thing's not even in the track. So, before the big rain, I'm gonna just take the yellow car out. I'm gonna get this guy in the garage because I don't need any more rain to come in and undo everything that I've dried out. So that's it. I'm almost done getting this car running again with the new power steering lines. I know it's been so long. I almost forgot why I took the engine out in the first place. But I've got the timing done, the power steering lines, a bunch of things that you can't even see. I replaced, service cleaned, de-rusted, painted. You know, and all for a car that, you know, honestly is a little ugly. Look at that. But, yeah, I'd rather drive this thing around knowing that I did all of this. And I saved it from not only going to the junkyard as a rusty car, but falling victim to title hell because the previous owner is deceased. So actually getting it titled took a few months. All right, that's it. So next time I do any kind of video, it's going to be this thing running. Heck, maybe it's even going to have the wheels back on. That would be pretty good. So then, just watch, the new power steering lines are going to leak anyway. All right, I'm gonna head inside and get out of this damn heat, and I'll update soon.